Red Bull's all, yeah, we'll sign a teenage girl racer, no prob. Kia wants the Hyundai Kia twins to move in opposing directions. Cars are the new currency in Iran, apparently. Plus a new engine in the Fusion and Hyundai Elantra recalls, because your ear could get sliced. Yeah. What's up, everybody? I'm Derek D, and this right here is Fastlane Daily, isn't it, AK?
Yes, it is.
Well. Peter Schreier. This dude is the global design chief for both Hyundai and Kia. So it's safe to say he calls quite a few of the shots for both those automakers. So when he says those two brands need very different market positioning as well as design, we could bet something like that is going to go down. Good old Pete here wants there to be very little overlap between models, and the upcoming models for each brand will be, quote, dramatic evolutions of their former selves. If the HND9 and Kia GT concepts are any indication of what's to come for Hyundai, well, things are looking up for both brands. Hyundai and Kia stepping up their auto game like a boss.
Boss.
Thank you, Rick. While most of us and most of the world knows full well that buying a car means guaranteed depreciation, right, Max?
That's right.
You bought a car, right?
I didn't.
Okay. Well, in Iran, the opposite is true. With the Iranian currency, the rial, plummeting in value versus the dollar bill, y'all, vehicles made with foreign materials are surging in value. For example, a Peugeot 206 bought last year for $10,500 US is now worth more than double in Iran. In the most extreme case of profiteering, the outgoing crazy-ass, President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, I don't care what your last name is anyway. Yeah. He's been accused of importing 40 Maseratis, then selling them for a profit of almost $500,000 US per car. Damn. If you live in Iran, you should just walk away from that place.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it real.
That's right.
All right. See what I did? We here at FLD know that just because motorsports is predominantly made up of dude drivers, that doesn't mean there isn't some crazy good female talent out there. We've had Shea Holbrook on the show, and she can kick some ass on the track. Well, looks like Red Bull knows that chicks can drive too, as they've just signed their first female driver to join their very exclusive junior racing team. 18-year-old Netherlander Beatske Visser. Hey, she's cute. Give her some time, and I bet she'll be a smoke show. Anyway, according to her team manager, Dr. Helmut Marko, she is apparently more interesting than NASCAR and Indy driver Danica Patrick. Sebastian Vettel graduated from the very same junior team, so we know they churn out some solid racing talent. It'll be cool to see what comes of Miss Visser here.
Yeah.
Pulling for you. All right. The Ford Fusion may be getting infused with a new 1.5-liter 3-cylinder EcoBoost engine later this year. This little ditty will rock some cool stop-start technology and throw down 177 horses. Don't know what the MPGs are, but Ford says they're going to be good. Real good. This engine is also going into the Fiesta ST, and the Fusion with this little engine that can should start around 25 Gs and further supports the notion that big things come in small packages.
That's good. Who's that good for?
It's good for a lot of things.
Okay.
Oh, and if you drive a Hyundai Elantra between the years 2010 and 2013, well, they are recalling about 186,000 of them. Yeah, apparently some dude got his ear sliced in half when his side airbag deployed and a little support bracket that is affixed to the headliner popped off and hit him. I think they're calling it the Mike Tyson effect.
Ugh.
Yeah. Either way, your local Hyundai dealership will fix it with some, quote, adhesive strips. Maybe you could use some duct tape or something. Some double-sided Scotch tape.
Right.
Yeah.
Get her done.
Yeah, totally. Anyway, that's going to end this episode of Fastlane Daily today. And apparently we had one view in North Korea when we looked at our metrics, right, AK?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it was that fat kid named Kim Jong-un who took over for his dad and is basically destroying that country.
Big fan.
And being like, what's up?
That's so ill, son.
That is so ill, son. That guy's the worst. But hey, if he watches FLD, we still hate him, but
Right.
it's a view. It counts.
There's a little bit of goodness in everyone.
All right. Dennis Rodman seems to think so. Anyway, I'm Derek D. We are on Twitter. You can follow us there. Facebook, like us there. And YouTube, subscribe, please. iTunes, watch there. Instagram pictures, T-shirts. Go ahead and wear them. Represent FLD and get that FLD app attack. Attacking your phone. I'm not leaving it alone. I'm going to talk about it down to the bone.
Now it's the hook.
Now it's the hook?
I said, now what's the hook?
You mean the chorus?
Yeah.
You got to watch Fastlane Daily. So when he says those two brands need very different marketing positioning, as well as design, well, we can take it from the top. 18-year-old Netherlander. I'm Derek D, and here is Fastlane Daily. What's up, everybody? I'm Derek D, and let's do that again.
Ow, we're living in the fast lane, baby.